What's good, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? JDaisy here with the JDaisy Gaming Channel. Here, probably with a quick little video on a quick little game. This is called Critical Mass. It came out on Steam this week. She retails for about $3.99. Brought to us by DK VIP Lounge, publisher and developer. I just kind of like that name. Um, and if you remember a game called Visceral Cleanup Squad that came out, probably like 4 or 5 years ago, this is kind of in that same vein. It really doesn't give you any explanation. There's no tutorial really. You're just kind of dropped in this room, and there's several different configurations of the room, but they're all the same. There are 3 slots, and a bunch of stuff is just piled into the room, and you're given a shovel and you have to push it into the hole while keeping the mass down. And the more stuff you get in the hole, you get cents for everything you get in. You want to keep the mass under 100. You can buy little upgrades, and that's pretty much the game. Get the stuff in the hole. That's about it. It's very simple. It's very chaotic. And it's fun. It's kind of like it almost feels like it should kind of be a tech demo, just because of the amount of crap that will be on your screen at a time, especially when you get. It seems like it doesn't spawn in more stuff until you physically touch the pile that it's on. So it'll pile everything in a pile, and then once you move it, then it'll put more back there. So if you only work on one pile at a time, it doesn't necessarily keep piling in. And the upgrades, you get like a leaf blower. I've never gotten the last one. I think it's like a telekinesis gun or the battery. And the battery, just instead of you clicking to move your shovel, it just auto shoves it really quick. And that can help move piles of stuff. It's kind of infuriating because you'll go to move like this whole pile. There's all this stuff right in front of you, and you're like, yes, I'm going to move all this, get it in, be good. And you hit it, and you get like 2 things that go forward where you want them. And by the time you get to the hole, you're pushing in 1 thing at a time. And it can just kind of be infuriating. But at the same time, there's this level of compulsion that comes with it, to where you're like, okay, I just need to get everything in. And I often got hung up where there'd be something on the edge. It was almost always a frisbee, and I just couldn't get it in. Or I would move a whole pile and I didn't get everything in, so I'd be trying to move everything at a time. I wish it was a broom. Oh my God, do I wish it was a broom instead of a shovel. A broom would just be so much nicer. But alas, you're given a shovel. If I could buy for 99 cents so that's 1/4 of the overall price of the game for a broom, I'd be so in. Yeah, it's like I said, it's a $4 game. It's kind of fun. It's a nice little game. Like I said, it almost feels like a tech demo. It's not long at all. I mean, every round doesn't take all that long. I'd be kind of intrigued to see what people's scores are and such. It doesn't give you an explanation. There's no real story. It's just if you're watching the footage, you've seen pretty much everything. Just stuff keeps piling in, and you keep pushing it, and that's all it is. But it's a fun little game for $4 on Steam. If you just kind of like cleaning, if you really like I said, that Visceral Cleanup Squad, it kind of made me think of that. Just because the same thing, you're running on the compulsory cleaning mentality. I think it was fun. If you're looking for like a stream game or something to challenge your friends at, look, I was able to go this long or what have you, this would be a great little game. I would recommend it for that. And for $4, you're not, breaking the bank or anything like that. But yeah, guys, that's Critical Mass. That's my opinion. Keep an eye out on it if you'd like. As always, we're all in this one together. See you in the next one.